that in mind.
So, best news, I forgot to press the recording button. Luckily, we're only like 10 minutes in.
Well done.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well, everyone's going to be very confused.
No,
welcome back,
I
anyone,
mean,
guess.
we're only 2 turns in. I ice knifed one, and
Well, you ice knifed most of them.
I ice knifed most of them.
Last time we explored the dungeon, and we didn't find gelatinous cube, but skeletons are here now. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, no, we're back. We're
All
back.
right.
Now I just need to play some music before all this.
Lessla fucking destroyed
Now
a
it's Hope's
skeleton.
turn.
Just murdered a skeleton.
I did not 20 a skeleton, and it was quite
Just
fun.
ended
Hope.
the skeleton.
What is Hope going to do?
Eldritch Blast.
But
Where the
Brad-
fuck is Hope?
Something unsettling.
He just like rolls his eyes back in his skull and casts Arms of Hadar.
Arms of Hadar would it be useful?
Like I said, something unsettling.
It's only unsettling to those who are not used to magic.
I think it's a save a half spell too. So.
I just need to check and see what he actually has here for that, because I haven't looked at Hope's sheet for a while.
He could have a bard spell. He could have Healing Word.
It's more like scathing insult for him.
Yeah, hurts the enemies and it makes everyone awkward.
What do you fucking do?
Can't you see that we're trying to explore here? That's the wrong accent.
I don't even want to know what you're trying to do.
Nothing.
That was an attempt at either Irish or Scottish, and it was very insulting to both groups.
Exactly.
It's okay. I forgive you.
I don't. kidding.
He
Doesn't matter.
has...
I don't seek your forgiveness.
Don't have Irish or
I
Scottish
seek your death.
heritage.
I do.
One fact!
I have both. You know, I have every European heritage, so fuck you.
I'm not
Reckon
insulted.
you're just
I
a
am- I'm not
mutt.
insulted.
Oh, I am. I am. The only thing I'm missing is African, and that's why I married my wife.
You're
Okay,
going
anyway.
like Pokemon!
There's so many jokes I can make. None of them I should.
None of them for Twitch.
Anyway.
Yeah,
None of them for
hey.
casual conversation.
So Hope has...
Darn.
Okay. That's actually quite useful. Hope is going to, this time, just fling out his hand and, sorry, no, it is, how many of these is it? Three. 3 black darts of just magical energy flow out and just eviscerate the first 3.
Tail Stealer.
Hope has dark vision.
Hope does not have dark vision.
He's a bad warlock. And that he's not actually a warlock.
The changelings don't have dark vision.
No, they do not.
I can confirm this. It makes me very sad in another game.
But
Yeah.
that is his turn. Actually, no, his turn is going to be to get cover behind this thing.
Don't worry, guys. We have this side covered. Because magic bullshit.
Magic. That's what makes magic. I have.
Don't worry. Do you still have an AoE attack?
It doesn't do a lot of damage.
I know it doesn't. You're gonna get more mileage out of punching them regularly.
I'm gonna hit it with my new staff.
Oh right, you do
Nice.
have a staff.
Alright. Now it is the
The
crossbow
archers.
ones. Yep, the archer's turn. Which, this one is going to knock its crossbow and try and shoot Sapphire.
Please, no.
Corvus reaches up and grabs the crossbow bolt.
I
That's a
can't do that,
19 to hit.
unfortunately.
Ooh.
Yeah.
For a total of 6 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
Ow.
That's actually not that bad for a heavy crossbow. It's not that bad.
It's not. That's a very low roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a 4.
That's a low
And
roll.
the other one is also going to shoot at Sapphire for a 21 to hit.
Remember when I said Sapphire would die first?
For
Oh, hush.
That's a bit
helping
better.
me.
9 points of piercing damage.
That's a bit better, he says.
As you're now
Sure
at
is, not for
1/3
you.
health.
Hey guys, on a scale of 1 to 27, I'm looking at a 7.
Oh right, you were damaged.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
And they
I'm
don't
looking-
have dark vision, do they?
Skeletons
I'm
do have
very
dark
Skeletons
vision.
hurt.
do. Skeletons have
Yeah,
dark
they
vision.
don't have eyes,
do.
so they have to get something.
They do. They do.
They do. I
So
hate
you gotta
that.
remember one thing: is if you're in light, they can.
Yeah.
I hate this.
They can see just fine regardless. Let's see. These 3. One more is going to shoot at Sapphire. The other 2 are
Why?
going to shoot at.
Technically, I will say she does have cover, depending on which one's attacking her, from Boy and me.
Yeah. But they are going to move up a little bit as well.
Fucking
All right, start shoving them in the water.
shadows. I can't see them.
But yeah, 2 are going to attack Corvus, which they have disadvantage on. But I think they also technically have advantage since you can't see them.
Yes.
Yes.
It flattens out.
Flat.
So, first the one against Sapphire. That is a 17.
I'm giving you a look right now.
He's just
For-
doing
ooh.
his job.
Is it?
You might want to uncanny dodge this if you can.
That's a 5th level
I don't
creature.
think I
12
have that.
It's 5th level.
That's 12 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
I'm
I-
down.
Yep, down. Don't worry, I got you.
And now, 2 against Corvus.
Ow.
That is a nat 1,
Okay.
and that is an 11.
Misses.
Now, these 3, one is going to shoot at Hope, who has cover.
Don't see that, man.
That is another nat 1. And the other 2 are going to shoot at Cheese, because they can see Cheese. They're also going to move up.
Yay.
I make you Swiss. Don't let them.
That is a 13 against Cheese. I think that's a miss.
That is in fact a miss.
And that is an 8. That is also a miss.
Those are both misses.
Oh,
That is the end of their turn.
Sapphire got all the good skeletons.
Apparently.
Right, this is how you
Look.
shoot a shot, guys.
Also, you should just be at 0. There is no negative HP.
Yeah. Okay.
You
That
don't
makes
need
me
to
feel a
worry
little
about
bit better. Now to figure out which icon to use, I'm gonna use.
You just have to worry about if one of them comes up and crits you.
Mhm.
They don't need to crit you, they just need to stab her in melee.
Yep.
An automatic
Well, if
crit.
they crit, they can potentially do over half HP in a single attack, which is
You
just.
do do max.
Oh, that's right. You're correct.
Yep.
Ignore me.
They can
Corvus,
still
it is your turn.
they can still cause 2 death saving throws though.
Yeah, two
They
on my.
can, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So does this change my turn? No. I'm going to. Corvus is going to drop his dagger. And up. So that's my movement speed. If you would, because Corvus is going to have light on him anymore, so if you can just disengage that, and put it on Boy, because Boy's going to pick up the dagger in a second.
Okay.
And he's gonna walk with you.
Not walking with me. He's going to protect.
I'm just gonna leave it on you. I think that's fair enough, rather than having to do that.
Okay. Now I'm going to move. 30, 35. A Boy is then going to go 5 and 15. 20. He's going to stay here for a sec just to see what happens. 15. I'm going to pull out my Python staff.
Mhm.
I'm going to swing at this guy.
Okay.
A miss, but I'm going to swing at him nonetheless. Where is it? I added it. Is it the two-handed one? Yes.
I think he's still technically in dim light.
Yes. I can see him. I saw him
Yeah.
before I moved.
That is definitely a hit.
What a hit. Hopefully I did this right. 11 bludgeoning damage.
It shatters into a million pieces.
And
Across the
use
ground.
cleave to carry over to this one.
Yep. So let's see. That's okay. That one's not looking too good.
Now start
And I
punching.
will channel a little bit of ferocity. I'm going to flurry of blows.
Okay.
So that's a key point because I have those again.
Short
Let's
rest.
see. uh, hmm. Decisions. I'll target this one with the first blow.
Okay.
Nope.
That is indeed a miss.
Then I will target this one with the second blow.
Okay. That is also a miss.
Okay. Let's see.
You have mobile, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
See if that provoked them in any way. I will then move to here. And that guy technically gives me cover. And is there any loose rocks around, Shadow?
Yeah, from when they pushed up the gravestones, there's little bits of that.
Is there one near where Boy is?
Close by, yeah. It'd be in this square.
Are you gonna have him
Who's
fling it like a
at-
hockey puck?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to make an improvised weapon attack, but using his tail to scoop up the rock and slam it into this guy.
Okay.
Improvised weapon, so it's just his strength mod.
Go ahead and roll.
Actually, I'm going to try something. I'm going to, instead of doing that, I'm going to move here, because I think we established in a previous encounter that he still gets his surprise attack as long as the enemy hasn't gone, right?
Technically.
'Cause you changed how it worked for the purposes of his ability.
Yeah.
He's going to stab with the dagger that's in his mouth.
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
Which is
He's not
say-
proficient with it, but
he's
it
not
is a plus.
proficient.
Is a
It's
plus
3
one.
for him. +3. He has a +2 dex. Yes.
Okay.
Rolls an at 20.
It's maybe.
It was close.
Yeah.
Well,
hit.
not nat, but pretty close. That hits.
Good job,
Okay,
boy.
so that is a /R. That'll be 3d4.
Plus, isn't it
The
2d6
last-
for sneak attack?
Yeah, it's 2d6 from his sneak attack as well, so it's 3d4 because of his dagger's damage. I can add as many as I need, right?
Yeah.
Okay, plus it will be +3 because finesse +1. Plus surprise attack.
And we'll say whichever the first dice is the dagger's actual damage.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with.
What's the additional damage that it does?
Psychic.
Psychic. Okay.
Yes, he's making the skeletons cry.
Great.
Okay.
That is a lot of
So he
twos.
doesn't quite kill the one.
Making like
But,
that little crocodile noise he makes.
It hurts.
Yeah.
At least it looks like it hurts this one. Kind of staggers a little bit.
It's like
Little
it nicked his
crocodile
bone
noise.
and his
You
head started
rally
hurting.
this.
It's less the dagger and more the fact that he just rams into it that actually hurts it.
Good boy.
Yeah. And that'll be his turn.
Right, jeez.
Hello,
There are 3 of
hello.
them left.
Okay.
There are
3
3 of
left
them
on your
left.
side. On your side.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, these 3 here. Okay. What do I want to do with them? So, Susan, not right now, please, ma'am.
Susan wants to be helpful.
Beatboxing.
Sus-
Ice Knife worked pretty damn well last time.
Um,
They're not cooked up
should I-
enough.
they're
Yeah,
Unless you want to attack ones over here.
yeah.
God, what do I want to do? Sapphire's also down. Fucking fuck me sideways.
There is also Veil over there, though.
Yeah. We've seen Veil
You
heal.
you can wild shape and just start going fucking rapid.
Can I wild shape? I've used a lot of shit today.
You had a short rest.
We had a short rest. You get your
So-
wild shape back.
I
in the short
have.
rest.
I can wild shape. Fuck it. Brown bear time.
And that is a large creature, correct?
That is, in fact, a large creature.
Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and large cheese.
Large cheese. Large cheese stomps. Can I stomp over these skeletons?
They're piles of bones, yes.
Alright. Stomp! This one has drawn my ire first. I don't think I want him there anymore.
If you touch them, they will die.
Yes,
Yeah.
they will.
It
So,
can be done
and
in
I
such a
have
flashy way.
multi-attack as a bear. That's fun. I want to fight this guy. I'm gonna fight him. Big
Okay,
ol' fight to the face.
go ahead
That-
and roll.
It's a 24.
That is a hit, and that
He's
is a pile of
resistant.
bones.
He's resistant, Shadow.
He's resistant, but he was on 1 HP.
Piercing?
He's
36
got
fire.
1 HP.
I just like being a dick.
Yeah. But yes, the skeletons are resistant to piercing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter,
Okay.
he's dead.
Cleave,
Guess what? I have another attack as a brown bear.
cleave,
I have
cleave,
claws.
cleave.
Can I?
Yeah,
They
you'll
can't
probably be able
cleave.
to cleave them both.
Let me do that.
You can't cleave with piercing because that goes behind.
Oh, you're right
Yes.
behind. If
Both
you
the
use the
swipe-
claws first.
Swiping can.
But what about claws?
Yeah,
Why
those.
don't you swipe,
Yeah.
bitch? Fuck.
Yeah.
That is unfortunately a miss.
No. Curses.
Okay. It's
Cheese
okay.
just roars at this guy.
Wow.
Very intimidating to these skeletons.
Arr.
Arp, 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 arp.
Are.
Next up is Zarfeha, who Zarfeha is going to go
Wonder what
right in
she could-
between the two and try and just whack them both with her maul.
Yes.
That is 100% a hit.
And
Good
they're
job.
probably dead for minimum damage.
Yeah, her minimum damage does get both of them, so
It's
not even
5,
gonna
yeah.
bother.
Yeah.
5 is bludgeoning, so.
Technically 10 to them.
No. Bonking.
So this entire side is now dead.
hmm
Oh,
It
Oh,
only
grab
took
the plot.
critically hitting with an ice knife.
hey, crits skew fights.
They do.
okay?
They do.
I once
Vale is
rolled.
gonna
I remember
go.
I rolled natural 20 on
Does Vale have
disadvantage.
spell slots left? Vale does have spell slots
I don't
left.
think he's cast a single spell since we beat it. Here.
He's cast Guiding
Yes.
Bolt
Oh, I guess he's
He
cast.
cast, yeah, he cast a single guiding bolt.
and missed.
It one
Yeah, what help
guiding
that
bolt.
was.
He's trying his best.
Look, it's Guiding Bolt. It's
It's
destined to
not good
miss.
enough.
Okay, so Sapphire. You regain.
The tracker disappeared again.
Yes, because it disappears whenever he clicks off of it. which he's constantly clicking off of it so that he can free up his screen because he only has one screen.
You regain 5.
Yay.
All right, I don't have to use Wither and Bloom on you yet.
The Sapphire slowly waking up. Thank you.
Spleen.
Spleen.
And then he's going to... I think he can do this.
Move up and attack.
Yeah, he can do that, and then that's going to be
Oh, Word of Radiance.
Radiance.
So they all need to make
So
saves.
a con save from each skeleton.
Eh.
Not the best spell, but it works.
Yeah,
Yep.
20, 2, and a 4. Yep. So this one, that boy hit is fine.
Is it
But
weird
the
that
other two-
skeletons actually have decent cards?
Yeah.
I think they only have a 10.
This is
No,
D8,
they
I
have
think?
a 15.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weirdest-
D8.
The one to the south, if he failed, is dead because he was like 1 hit point.
Or 2.
This one actually, they're actually both still up.
Jeez, he must have rolled low on the
He-
damage.
He rolled really low on the damage.
That's what it's only a D4, so it's not the best.
Is it D4? I thought it was D6.
Word of Radiance is a D4. It's the other. AoEs
No,
like that
Word
are
of
D6.
Radiance is a D6.
What is that? I always thought it was a D4.
No, you're thinking. I don't think there's any AoE cantrip that does D6, D4s.
Oh,
I
wait,
just
how
always
much does this
remember
one
Word of
have?
Radiance is
Oh, yeah,
D4 'cause
this one's dead,
I never
actually.
use it.
Yeah, most people use Sacred Flame.
Yeah, that one actually is dead.
Yeah. All right.
It's a shame the one near boy did succeed. But yeah, now it's their turns. So let me see.
Well,
Go
thankfully,
over the ones that can only move.
I would go configure half.
well, sadly, Vale is flanked, so he may die. Come
He
out.
hasn't
Francisco.
taken any damage thus far.
He may die.
He's got.
I
think he's
still have
probably
a
got
health
the
potion.
I'm pretty sure he's probably got the second best AC. in the
Oh, he
world.
probably has the best AC. I think he's wearing chainmail and a shield.
He does not have a shield.
Oh, he does not? Oh, okay.
Still 16, which is better than most of you fucks.
I can get an 18 temporarily.
You can, but that costs spell slot.
It does. It does cost me a spell slot. There's a reason
Look,
I don't
If Vale goes
use mage
down,
armor.
I have a health potion I can shove down his throat.
No. If Vale goes down, there's a spell called Wither and Bloom.
Second level spell slots?
Yeah, I still have 1 second level spell slot. I always save
That's
1
what you
second level
allow.
spell slot. No, I always save a second level.
That's fair. I always save all my spell slots.
I still have a first level spell slot too. They're charging.
Yes, they are.
No, they make legend.
Why did you remind me of Nightmare Before Christmas?
I don't know.
But let's see. One is going to attack Corvus,
I think.
That's assumed.
and then 2 are going to attack Vale.
One's gonna attack me. I was engaged with these two here before.
That one has a heavy crossbow, so
The other one
and
is
he
a
already
crossbow
went.
one.
He can still attack me.
Yeah, but he
Well,
already
he's
went.
a different turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
different turn.
he goes on a different turn.
That's right. He did have
Oh.
to charge to get to me.
That is a
Look
miss.
at my turn. Look at my turn.
Now a 2
Four
against
skeletons.
Vale. That is indeed a hit.
So,
Vale.
Cheese, I'm counting on you to deal with all those ones that rush you in Zarfea. I see a blob.
Okay. One
I
hits
cast
Vale.
Burning
Didn't
Hands
do a
in
whole
this
lot.
general direction.
And that is... Dang it, why the... Okay, there we go. Top
Alright.
of the round, Lessla.
Technically,
Okay.
There's gotta be a
Right.
setting you could have.
I can't see these. If I remember correctly.
Wither and Bloom.
I believe they're in darkness, so you can...
Okay, doc. I can see this one, and I believe this one.
Wither and Bloom does not need to be a point that I can see.
Need to know there's stuff there. Which
I just need to
probably
know.
Heard them running.
Yes.
You heard them running. So.
I have a general location of where they are. So I'm just going to move here. As I say, I really did not want to use this magic. And I'm going to do a Wither and Bloom centered on Corvus.
Oh, did you roll the attack for me?
Yes, it missed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it missed. So I'm casting Wither and Bloom.
He rolled a 5.
DC 14 con saves for all of them are taking 8 damage. 4 on a successful save. Which means that this guy right here is dead.
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me just...
So starting from him, so I'm not going to bother rolling for him. So starting from the one right about to his left.
Yeah, and because Vale
What's the
got
DC?
hit,
Oh, that's a
14.
success.
14. Because Vale got hit, I'll say he can heal a hit die.
And it's a con save?
Yes, con saves. Which means they have plus
Okay.
2s, I believe. So, what, 60% chance of success? No, 40. Yes, 40.
You're going to hate this.
Did they all succeed?
Every single one of them.
Yeah,
The
well, they're...
lowest roll was a 14. Was a 13 plus 2.
Well, it's fine because they all still take 4 damage, which is great for people that can cleave.
Yeah.
That does help out a lot.
And it kills 1, so I mean, action economy in our favor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, action economy is important.
Yep.
So who's getting heals? Just Vale?
I
Vale.
don't think you're in range.
You're not in range, which is why it wasn't you. I couldn't get all of the skeletons and you, so I decided to heal Vale because
Understandable.
Vale is the one that is most likely to get hit from this point on. And then I will move 10 feet.
How much HP does Vale heal?
He heals
You
a...
roll he can spend a hit. He can spend a hit dice.
He spends a hit die, but it adds my spell modifier instead of his constitution modifier, which is a 4.
So D8 plus, was that 4?
4.
He can
Yeah.
also choose to not do it.
He can also choose to not do it.
No, he'll do it.
Alright, I'm here.
He's almost back up to full from that.
Yeah. It's like if someone can heal, might as well heal them with the spell. I was gonna wait until someone really needed it, but then they clumped up.
Yeah, no, it's like you walked right into
Yeah.
that trap.
So, like, half of my movement to get back up.
Yeah.
I don't exactly feel comfortable flanking the guy because that's just acid and I don't feel like dying.
You can go flank this guy over here if you spend a bonus action to dash.
Well, I can only... Okay, it depends on how I do it, but yeah.
You could not get there without provoking an attack of opportunity from this guy.
Not unless I stay in the range, unless I go like this.
Yeah, could go like that, dash to get there.
Well, yeah, then you could flank him. That's true.
Ella here. I don't know if you can move through that space.
She has enough
Diagonal.
movement to go around, even if she can.
Love bonus action. Anyway, advantage. Flanking. Cataclysms. Let's go.
It's dead.
Yay.
Now it is Hope's turn. Hope has several right in front of him.
Burning hands?
Can you see them?
He doesn't have that.
He's an
He
elf.
can't see one. No, he's not an elf!
He's not an elf. They have dark vision.
I
It's
thought Bale had dark vision.
It's
oh,
Hope.
This isn't Veil, it's Hope.
Hope.
He's a changeling. It really sucks they don't have dark
but
vision.
I believe you still have the dagger out, right,
Yeah.
Lessla?
I
Yeah,
do
but
have
you
the
can see
dagger out, so
these.
he can see one.
You can see these three.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hope is going to step back over here and he is going to lava blast that one.
After
I won't get
attack of opportunity.
on him.
It does. And it does hit him.
And that's how Hope dies.
Oh, that is a good hit, but nope, he's still up. Just that really hurt.
I love when you're running away, you get a shank in the ribs.
Ah,
Yep.
I'm
Now he's gonna
walking
try
here.
and hit it.
Walkie.
That does just barely a hit on it.
Did he ice knife it?
For maximum damage in a dead skeleton. As he once again fires that black ray beam from his hand, and just this one explodes in a shower of bone bits.
Bony bits.
Yeah, next up are the archer ones.
Just Eddie.
It was nice knowing you guys again.
Okay, you.
Yeah, you have cover from most of
cover.
them. I can't actually
That's
see where the
there?
archers
Great.
are.
You should
Giant-
cover.
Fucking bear.
There's a giant
No,
fucking
I'm-
bear.
Far away.
I also have plenty of cover. For my
There's
enemies.
plenty of cover for Corvus.
Fire at me! Try it!
I can't wait for them to all roll 15s to hit Corvus.
Don't need to
So
roll.
this one's going to move up, and this
They
one's
need to
going to
get,
take a
yeah,
shot
they
at
need
the
to get
bear.
20 to hit. They need to get to a 20 to hit me if I have cover.
What's your AC as bear cheese?
Well, I'm
11.
double checking.
Doesn't matter,
right
that's
now.
a nat 1.
11.
That is a nat
11.
1.
I
Uh,
checked this. I was checking forms.
Yes, 11.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
it's
the
not-
other two are
oh,
going to
oh,
shoot at
he's
Hope,
hit.
actually.
Oh, hell.
That is a miss. That is not a miss.
And then-
I feel like, and I'm not complaining.
And Hope is down.
Oh,
oh, good. Kick him into the acid.
I'm not gonna kick him into the acid.
Why?
I'm not gonna kick him into the acid.
Funny.
It might be funny, but it's not
And,
what
the
Lessla
one
would
right
do.
in front of Corvus is going to take a shot at disadvantage.
If he had a spell book, I might take it, then kick him into the acid so he can't get it back,
that's a
but he
miss.
doesn't.
And
These
then
guys
the
just
other
turn
three
around.
are going to be shooting at Corvus with cover.
Yeah. You have to get to a 20 to hit. If they heal it really low, they hit their friends.
That one just misses entirely.
Okay.
That,
They
yeah,
hit.
that's going to shoot the other one in the back. And that's going to miss entirely.
They do not roll well against me. What is it with me in ranged attacks?
You have an
Launch the
ability
volley
to.
at Corvus.
So 3 HP to this one in the back, as there is now a crossbow bolt sticking out of its eye.
Turns around to his body like with an arms. What the fuck, dude?
Hey, its
Corvus,
mouth
your
moves too,
offense.
but they can't speak because they have no vocal cords.
Yeah. I'm going to spin the little python staff around. What are you crying about? Go to sleep. Alright. We get this guy here.
Mhm.
F. A mess, but what? Yes, love you.
Also,
Good boy.
did Hope never use his hit dice?
He did, but we don't see his rolls.
Yeah, fair.
He did.
Oh, he rolled bad.
He,
That's
he
what
rolled
was.
like the bare minimum on every single one.
Oof.
14?
That is a... You say against this one?
It's this one here.
That is a miss against that one.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, they have a shield, don't they?
They have shields.
Yeah. Okay. Access a little bit of ferocity. Do not throw up in my room. I'll be upset with you.
That dog
a
is
little
doing
ferocity.
everything it can.
To make an unarmed strike.
Daily conversation
Nope.
with Boisley.
And
There's a
second-
miss. Also, which one is that against?
Be against the same guy.
So this guy on the end?
Yeah.
That's a miss against him.
That was a useless turn.
Go, cheese, go.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm not done. You got one
Oh,
guy left.
sorry.
Hey,
I don't know how many guys we
that
have.
one time Cheese turned into a
Oh,
bear and
oh.
bared on everything.
15. Ah.
Okay. Go ahead and have Boy make an attack. Sorry, Cheese, forgot
Oh
about Boy.
boy.
Don't forget about boy.
I don't.
You can leave Cheese there, that's fine.
I already moved her back. It's fine.
Okay.
That's
is a
about
miss.
one.
Oh, no, sorry, I did it wrong. The 2d20 keep highest one. I forgot how this works. He is pack tactic.
Oh, right.
Yes, he does.
I just forgot how to do it.
Rolls an at 20.
It's been a while.
You
People
rolled
don't
a
roll that.
singular dice and kept the one dice.
14 for that guy.
That is a miss against it.
Unfortunate Corvus. You know, you had your moment against the rats.
all the germline.
Alright. Elton's just
Zarfea's
yeah.
up next. Oh no, wait, it's
Cheese.
Sorry,
Jeez. it's me.
Cheese.
I forgot I advanced it. Go ahead, Cheese.
You're good,
There's
you're
3 in
good.
front of you.
I'm taking a step down, and I want all 3 of them to be obliterated. I want them to fall before my feet, and
Is
I'm going
this a
to
swipe?
I'm going to claw this first one here, the one on top.
Okay.
We're rolling now. That is a
That is
21
a hit.
for a total of 10 slashing damage.
Okay, you slash it, but good. You bat away most of its bones.
And as a bear, I have multi-attack. Can I do the
Mhm.
same attack twice, or do I have to do?
It's-
No, you have to
or-
do
no,
what it
it's-
says
okay.
you can do.
It's one bite. It's one bite, one with plus.
Yep.
All right.
You have to do that. Then.
Cheese is going to now bite down on it.
Okay.
That is a 20 to hit, dirty 20.
It
Crunch.
no longer exists.
Yeah.
There's just a pile of bones, some of which are in
And I
Cheese's
can't-
wall.
Yeah, I cannot cleave with
You can cleave forward, but not to the side with piercing
Yeah.
damage.
Plus, I don't understand how a bite could work with cleave.
Just charge
Basically,
your
you're
mouth
just
open.
you're
Ah.
just going forward and biting into 2 things.
Okay.
No, the way I'm envisioning it is you bite it, you pick up the victim, and then slam it into another victim.
Now it is Zarfea's turn, who's going to kick those bones aside so I can actually see her. And she's going to swing for this one. That is a miss. But she is reckless, so that is also a miss. A 4 and
Zarfea,
a 3.
why are you so useless sometimes?
Look,
Ah.
you always get a good start, and then you have to like pick up the pieces from there.
Look, I've done my best to make her effective as a combatant,
You've
and
given her a hammer.
I gave her a really big hammer.
So Vale is once again, Sapphire, you go ahead and you heal. There's going to be another 4 HP.
I appreciate you so much right now.
Ah,
And he's going to go over here and just take a swing at that one.
Yes. He's a cleric.
That is a miss.
was a cleric.
Vale, go back to
Va-
the kitty corner.
Vale should have repositioned to be diagonally around it so that he could get advantage because he doesn't have a great to hit.
He
Probably
should have. Yes.
He's not a combatant.
Not normally, no.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
He's a researcher.
He's
Alright.
just a guy who researches gods.
So now is going to be the melee ones.
No?
One is going to strike at Cheese.
Hey.
Yeah, naturally.
That is a... You say AC's 11 on the bear?
Yes.
That is a hit then for
All right.
6 points of damage.
Doesn't the bear have like 30
Alright.
something?
They have a lot of HP.
It has
It's-
34.
It has a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot for level 3.
The next one is going to attack Zarfea.
Enough.
That is a hit.
There's advantage too, so it might crit.
It did not crit. For... Okay. -9 to Zarfea. Not that she really cares.
She's a beefy girl.
Beefy girl.
Now the rest of these. First of all, they're going
Bring
to
it
pile
on.
in.
Show me what you got.
Corvus,
The,
I
deceased one.
I really need you to back away.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
Not my turn.
I need. Oh fuck! I need you to back away. Oh shit!
So
I
one's going to
can't.
attack Vale.
Not my turn.
That definitely hits Vale.
What? What do you want?
Death. It wants death, obviously.
I'm sorry. I'm talking to my dog.
Death.
What do you want?
Boy wants
Now
death.
the next 4.
Boy. Relax. In here. Relax.
That one's going to get advantage.
I'll play with you.
That is a... That is definitely a hit. For 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Now we'll do the other one with advantage. That's a miss. Now the other 3. That's a miss. That's a miss. That is still a miss.
Yeah,
Just
Corvus is
fair. Oh no,
trending-
wait, that is actually a hit.
Was it 18? Good, good.
This is why I don't like
and
being
that
on
is
the
another 3 points of damage.
Corvus's training has really paid off.
This is why I don't like being at the
For the
top of
cats.
initiative, because I'm a fucking AoE person. I like being near the
Well,
middle because that's the best place for
Once
AoEs.
we reach level 7, it'll be great.
And next up, Lessla.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
Just
this.
hold your action.
No, I can't, because if he kills all the skeletons, I waste the spell slot.
That is how it works, yes.
So yes, being
There
a,
are a few down here.
I can't
And you
can't see them.
That's right.
You know they're there. Though.
There's also a unconscious hope.
There's an unconscious hope. Fuck. All right.
You might want to just put them sideways.
Don't. Shit. Okay. Because I am, somewhat amenable to keeping this person alive for now, I will have my crow assist me, and I will do a medicine check.
It's not it on assists. It's pecking at him.
Yeah.
So medicine?
Yeah, medicine.
Okay.
With advantage because assistance. That is not stabilized. You asshole! I might just
Nope.
kick him into the acid because he's pissing me off.
I just imagine the raven just like hopping on Hope's chest, like get up.
I imagine that.
It's like the Raven is attempting to perform CPR.
That-
Is
no.
unfortunately too small.
So what's happening is that the raven the ravens try to do CPR. Lessla has pulled out a first aid book on how to stop bleeding and is reading it to the crow.
It's like that. I think of the movie. It's like a really funny bit. Like, first you apply pressure to the wound very slowly.
Mhm.
Keep
All
it
right,
dangerous.
Sapphire.
Yep. I'll move myself there. Take
Okay.
care of this problem. There's that. Go.
That is a hit, and it is gone.
Yay.
Yeah.
And then bonus action.
Do you
Age
have
a
a
little
second?
bit.
Do you have a second dagger?
No. Yes, I do. Why?
I'm just
You
saying.
could attempt to stab another one.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
wouldn't do
gee.
much, but you could try.
Not worth it.
It's not.
Yeah,
it
it's
is not worth it. It is not
Definitely
worth
not
it
worth it.
unless.
Bonus action disengage for my own health.
And then you get shot.
Got cover.
Next up is Hope, who needs to make a death save. Okay, that one's fine.
Real natural.
Well, he rolled a 19.
Ah, so close to a 20.
Next up is the archer ones, which 2 of them can now see Lessla.
They could see me the entire time.
They could choose a light.
Yeah, but they now have better angle.
Fuck you.
And I believe they get advantage because you can't see them.
She can't
No,
see-
I
she
can
can
see one. I can see one.
see one there.
Okay, you can see that one, but you can't see the other one here.
No, absolutely not. That's why I was trying to move closer, but then I saw that they were bottlenecking the bridge.
So the one with advantage first. That is a hit
What is the hit?
for 10 points of damage.
What is the hit?
The hit is a 20.
Okay.
Technically, by the rules, he does not have to tell.
He does not have to tell me, but I can't see the dice roll, so I'm gonna take that damage no matter what. Fuck it, Hellish Rebuke.
Does it have to be a creature you can?
Oh, it has to be a creature I can see, doesn't it? Let's see. You point your creature at a creature that is damaged you momentarily, surrounded by hellish frames. The creature. One reaction which you take, yes, that you can see. So funny, it's not in the description; it's in the casting time.
And the other one misses.
That's weird.
Of course, that one misses. The one I can
And
see
now
misses.
this one here is going to shoot at Cheese.
Does she get cover? No, she doesn't because she's low.
She's large.
Well, between the skeleton and the pillar, yes, Cheese will get cover, actually.
Oh, okay.
right,
Oh, yeah,
pillar.
it's a pillar there.
And that actually hits cover with that roll. Exactly hits cover.
Oof.
Alright, so it's going to shoot its buddy in the back of the skull. Cheese, suddenly a crossbow bolt is sticking out of one of its eye sockets. It does not seem to care. The one right in front of Corvus is going to try and shoot him again.
Well, I need your assistance over here.
That is a miss.
I'm not a trained
Disadvantage
medicine woman.
misfire.
The others are going to advance.
More advancing. What? Oh, there's more with swords.
I can see that one now. Oh, I can't wait. I can't see him because I don't have my light.
You don't. You do not have your light.
I cast the light.
What do I have?
All right, you have one more key point to spend.
And one is going to shoot at Corvus, one is going to shoot at Vale, one is going to shoot at Sapphire. All of you will have cover.
Shoot, what?
So first against Corvus, nat 1. Vale, that is a miss with cover. Sapphire, that is a miss no matter what.
Oh, thank
Only
Christ.
So only one of them needs to roll, and it's just to see how much damage he does by shooting his buddy in the back of the skull. Maximum damage to his buddy by shooting him in the back of the skull.
Stop it!
That actually kills it.
Yeah!
Thank God for
That
hitting
does
cover.
exactly enough damage to kill it.
See, guys, we didn't need to run.
I just watched this skeleton in my peripheral just go, just fall down there like, oh shit.
All right, well,
Like the entire head comes off, it wanders around for a few seconds, and then collapses.
all right, well,
That's funny.
I'm running out of
Corvus,
options.
it's now your turn.
Alright. These guys are more of a threat to me than this. So, guys here. Was it second, first? He was the first. This again, motherfuckers.
Pow, pow, pow. Hey!
Oh
There's a
my
crit.
God. Oh
Which one are you
no.
targeting?
This one. Here.
This one up here.
You
Okay.
you might just go through a couple.
I hope so, motherfucker. Oh, that's good damage.
That's good damage, and
Well,
they were
that's
already hurt.
good
And they were
damage.
already hurt.
They were already hurt, yeah.
That's
Oh.
18 total bludgeoning damage. So
Okay.
yes.
That kills 2 of them.
See, even
Does it carry through to this one?
It does
12?
not. It just barely doesn't.
Oh, I hit this one.
yeah,
Yeah, these 2 are both dead.
yeah, they were both at
This
9
one's
because
still
they took
standing, and
4.
This one's
So this one and this one are still up.
okay. Well,
As are the 3 behind them, but that's an entirely different matter.
yeah. I'm going to again channel the last little bit of my ferocity. targeting this one because this one is priority to me. Because this guy provides me cover and
And
has
he's
disadvantage on
apparently
attacks
too
against.
stupid to back up.
Yeah, so like, he's actually really helping me out. Also,
then-
I can literally, if he does manage to shoot me, I can grab his bolt.
I like the idea that
Guys,
you grab
this
the
guy's
ball
cool.
as it like comes forward.
He's going to fire, I just take it out of it. No.
And any damage you do
First,
take isn't
unarmed strike.
from the bolt, it's from the string
Yeah,
getting.
my own thing.
Ooh.
Did it hit him?
That does indeed hit.
Great.
It is enough to kill this one. It's actually enough to... It's almost enough to kill them both.
I will.
Because they both already taken damage, and then this one has been shot in the back of the head. So
Yeah, and then as I slap that one, its head knocks into the other one, and then I.
this
just
one
carry
has like
through.
1 HP left.
Corvus brings his knee up into the guy's. Corvus goes, but then he realizes there's no flesh, so he can't hit him in the stomach, which he would normally go for. So he has to kick his leg out at the last moment, so he slams his shin to the guy's pelvis.
Crutch shot.
That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, crush shot.
Almost.
Right.
pretty
I
good.
killed
That
him with
is
a cross
definitely
shot.
a hit. And it's just dead.
Ow,
Do you want to
imagine
try
dying
and move forward to...
This is bludgeoning, so I can't.
Yeah.
That's true.
I can overdo this. I know there's guys over here now. Can't see them.
Veil.
Can see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't see, but I'm like guessing, and then the boy's immediately moving with me. That's how I see. The boy's moving with me. He's going to go. Stab.
He's going to try and stab this one.
Yeah, this is actually a fairly effective strategy. I was like, this might not work.
Don't forget that
It
is
has been
advantage.
working, and I'm happy at this. Yeah.
Flanking is just
I
pack tactics
remembered this
light.
time.
That is a hit.
Great damage.
Question
Slash.
mark?
Slash.
Ignore
Slash.
me. Ignore me. Pretend you didn't see that.
No,
See what?
we see it. We see it.
Don't
I
see
don't see
nothing.
anything.
Thank you.
I see a
Ooh.
14.
Ooh,
Holy
very,
shit.
very nice. Okay. Yeah, it's dead.
Resistance.
It is exactly dead.
I'm just gonna move Chorus to where Boy is to see if how Chorus can see one of them. Exactly one of them. I can't see this one. I can't see this one.
Okay.
Just the edge of him.
That problem might solve itself in a moment. But anyway,
Yeah, no. I have to make sure I keep myself right.
cheese. Are you gonna slash at this one? That is a
Ooh.
miss.
Cheese is muted.
What if it wasn't, Joe?
Marin, if you're talking, we can't
That
hear
is
you.
also a miss. Yeah, we cannot hear you, Marin.
Fuck me. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
we
Yes.
can.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, I had intended that to be a slash and a bite. It doesn't seem like either of those worked.
No,
Again,
unfortunately.
they've learnt your ways.
Don't worry.
Roar.
Zarfea and I
turn.
will clean up.
It is now Zarfea's turn.
Now
She's going to reckless attack.
hit, damn it.
One of those does hit. For almost maximum damage, which is exactly enough to kill 2 of them.
Good job.
Fail, your assistance, please.
Wait a second, I'm putting X's on the 2 dead skeletons.
I don't think the Raven understands CPR.
It's pecking at his wing. It's just pulling the. It's just like got its beak around the bolt, like pulling at it. Like
Bale is going to move there, and he is going to indeed cast Healing Word.
Fuck you.
For the absolute minimum healing.
There's a
more.
fuck you.
fuck you, heal. There's a quick word like
Well,
fine.
Hope's alive.
Yeah, that's what matters. Hope's alive.
Also, he's done nothing but 4 and 5 for me, so.
Yeah.
Look, he's unexperienced.
It is now the
he was
melee
trapped
ones'
in his
turns.
own
There are no
field.
melee ones left. They are all dead.
He's
Alright.
not
all
great
dead.
at performing under pressure.
Is it my
Lessla, it is now
Well.
your turn.
Alright. I can move through Cheese's space just fine, right?
You can at the very least get around it. There's room around this pillar if you wanted
Okay.
to.
In that case, I'll do that.
Hug the pillow and do a little.
That's basically what I'm doing. Because I'm trying to get
Can't
into
move through
Well,
enemy space.
you did move through one.
I didn't see that one there. Because I was moving.
That's fair.
I was
Found
moving.
it now.
I was trying to move in like sequence, so it didn't show up until just now. Fuck it. Pull out my staff.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
I'm going to. Man, I really wish I had green flame blade right about now. But +3 to hit. That's a 10. That's gonna miss.
That is a miss.
I don't think I have bonus actions. I'm a wizard. We don't get bonus actions.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
No. But
You can get bonus action spells. But
yeah, but usually the bonus action spells are higher
Is
level
your
for
dagger
wizards.
still on, Lessla?
Yes, my dagger is still on. I'm just one-handing the staff.
Okay. But is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Sapphire, it is now your turn.
Alright. Like,
There are 2 down here by Corvus.
yep, I see him. Alright, I get there. Just not advantage, just normal sneak.
can only do what I can do.
Alright, you kill this one outright.
Cool. Bonus action. Dash. Dash away to cover.
Fair.
It is now Hope's turn. There's only one that Hope can see.
Now you
so
can see
he's
this
gonna
one.
Try and kill it. Oh yeah, he can. That's right.
Just
You
you can see his
know,
feet.
screw it. He'll shoot at that one.
See their feet.
Yes, please don't shoot at the one that is covered. If he hits me,
That is a hit.
if he hits me, I will hellish rebuke him.
Fuck you.
That is not a
Nice.
kill, but it does hit it pretty hard. And then Hope is going to get out of dodge.
That's fair. He's
Take cover behind Cheese.
Looking at 15 stab.
All right. So now are all the shooting ones, which these couple are going to move.
No, I still can't see him. Fuck.
Which would
And,
remind you that
so-
the Drake has 60 feet of dark vision. I do not. So I can't actually see what the Drake sees. So if you ever see me moving, he knows he can see everything. I can't for him.
So the one you can't see is going to take a shot at you.
She does get cover, right?
It does not benefit. You do not benefit from cover, but it's a miss either way.
No,
My
he was
one? I
shooting
thought you
you,
were talking
shooting
about
at you. No, he was not shooting me
Yeah,
yet.
shooting at you.
It's like
The one shooting at Lessla is going to get disadvantage. The first one
actually
is.
that one would have advantage. This one shooting at me has advantage. Can't see
Yes,
it.
it did. It did roll with advantage. It just
Fucking
missed
hell!
both
What
of
is
them.
with these skeletons? That's
The-
so
The second one
I
with
don't
disadvantage
know.
shooting at Lessla.
But they
Its
have
lower
good
roll
ones
is
in
its lower roll is a 19. So
This one's shooting.
The-
Wait, which one's shooting at
yeah,
Lessla?
that one. The
That
one right in
one
front of Lessla
Roll
got a
a
19.
19. Hang on, let me see if I can't do something.
Silvery Barbs makes it reroll the entire thing, so it's still so it would
So
reroll.
also out of range.
Also out of
Yeah.
range.
It
Yeah.
would reroll and take a lower.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're out of range.
What's the
unfortunately.
damage?
So D12
turn.
against Lessla. That is 8 points of damage to Lessla.
Fuck you. Hellish Rebuke.
Okay,
Have
Hellish
that.
Rebuke it. He needs to make a save for that, right?
Yes, DC 14 or half damage.
It takes half damage.
God damn it!
Elders are quick, man.
Well, that's probably a good thing for you, though.
It's not. They're still going
'Cause
to
now you
hit
still
me.
get cover from. Well, now you get cover from the other two, which I don't believe you can see actually.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't matter.
Well, that's still a miss.
Is it higher than a 13?
It's got to be a 15, so no.
No, that's what I'm
You
saying.
have
But
cover from this one.
if it hits a 13 or if it's a 13 or a 14, it hits the guy in front of me.
It does,
That's what I was asking.
and it hits him for maximum damage, and he is now a crumpled pile of bones.
Yep.
I fucking love. Cover rules are annoying, but they're so fun.
Yeah. Now the other one is a free shot.
Well, the other one still gets advantage, and he rolled a nat 20. So, Lessla, that's going to be...
Two fails.
Veil's out of spell slots.
It could roll max.
Lessla, that is going to be a total of 16 damage.
All right.
Close.
I'm down.
It still counts as a crit, so you still suffer 2 sit.
No,
Yes,
no,
it's
I'm
fail.
I'm down from that hit,
Yeah.
so it doesn't count for the death saves yet.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
That is
I thought you were already
correct.
done.
No,
Okay.
I was at 1 HP. That's why I was
thought you
getting
were
real.
down.
That's why I was getting real worried.
I thought you were down. If he had rolled, fuck.
If he had rolled
Okay,
a 20
I
damage,
thought you rolled more,
I
it
thought you
could
said
have
when
killed
said
her
fuck
outright.
you, it's because you were down. Okay.
yeah, I know.
All right.
Hmm.
No, that's all right.
Corvus.
Well, I can't see one anymore. Boy can move closer.
Boy can
but I
see it and can move if you want him to.
Sure.
You can also always try and jump across the pit of acid.
I can only jump 5 feet unless I get a running start. I can jump 10 feet, but that would mean I still land in the acid.
Yeah.
So he can't just stand on the pile of bones.
Well, no, it's the problem is
I was
that
saying if he wanted to let Boy have a shot.
well, you could jump onto the bridge.
Jump here.
Here, you
5
know,
feet
we'll
of
just go ahead and
Yeah, thank
Kick
you.
him into the acid. Let's go.
'Cause I can see him now because Boy moved closer.
yeah.
We have a weird tandem turn that we can do. So you haven't said we can. I see that one now, so I bring the staff up from this. That hit Shadow.
That is definitely a hit. Yes.
I think he's dead.
That is
Nice.
definitely a dead skeleton.
And then Boy has moved 5, 10. I've moved 5. We'll go 10, 15.
Just gonna go ahead and
15,
clear this a little
20.
bit.
Ow.
D25. And unfortunately, I cannot see anyone's attack. I heard the firing of both because they're not hidden from me, right?
Yeah, no, you can definitely hear them over here.
Okay.
They're not trying to be quiet.
They're shouting,
I can't do
"Rattle 'em,
anything this
boys!"
turn. Unfortunately, I can't do anything this turn, so I'll just sort of take a cover here
Fair enough.
behind this pillar. I can't see them, so I can't really do much. I only have a bonus action left. All right.
just get these finally all cleared up. Cheese.
Hi, yeah, is there any way I can jump over Lessla?
I mean,
You can.
yeah, you can.
You're gonna have to squeeze to get over the bridge, though, so it kind of is difficult terrain.
Well,
because you are in fact
what
getting-
is
Squeezing counts as movement ring.
what is the
I
bear's
believe you're also
strength?
strong enough to actually
Yeah,
19.
19. Yeah, she's strong enough. She can just clear the bridge.
Yeah. Jump it. If she gets a
You
10
just
feet
clear the
run up, she
bridge?
can jump it.
Yeah.
Then fuck yeah, Cheese is just gonna do that.
It is
Flop
a
over.
fairly easy athletics check just to do it, but yes.
Well, no, she
Okay, I would
doesn't
like
even.
to do
She
that.
shouldn't
I
even.
don't think I don't think you can fail.
Don't say that. Do not.
Actually, no,
I
and
roll-
that
I
one
roll
would
with-
still succeed. What that is? So yeah, don't worry. Just
Okay.
clear it.
Just flop these two.
Yep,
I want
they're
them
right
gone
in front of
from
you.
the face
Still
of the
have
earth.
some movement left. I'd recommend getting in a position where
Yeah.
Go here. I'm gonna try and fight this guy first.
Okay.
I love how for me, cheese is nothing but like a little partial
That is it.
circle.
infamy.
Doesn't kill it though.
He takes 5 piercing, and then I'm going to whack him to the side with my slash, with my claw attack. Phew. There's a 22 to hit,
That's a hit.
or 7 slashing.
Is
damage.
barely still alive though.
Alright. Cheese roar, on to the next.
Zerfea is gonna run up and try and whack at them too. And she is going to reckless attack. That is a hit
That should probably kill.
for one very dead skeleton, the other one not quite dead. Alright, next up is Vale. Vale's out of spell slots.
He can still move up and attempt to whack it with whatever melee weapon he's got.
He's not
he's
in
pretty
range to
far
do
away.
any of that.
Yeah, so that's going to be his turn. He can't even get to Lessla this turn. He
can,
will spend his turn moving, action moving over here. Actually, wait, no, he does have second level slots, doesn't he? He does.
He's just gonna second level healing word me.
Yeah, he's going to second level healing word you. For as 8 HP.
The most in a single healing done this session.
It's still pretty bad.
Well, because he's rolling 2 dice.
I know.
All right.
Melee ones are dead. Lessla.
All right.
There's one left.
She
Yeah.
can't see yet.
Yeah, I cannot see yet. So Lesla's going to
You also
stand.
gotta make a which one you're gonna pick up. Are you gonna pick up your staff or are you gonna pick up your knife?
The knife. So I'm gonna go here. Here. Actually, I can see it from here. Fuck it. I really wish I could push things with Mage Hand. I still have
Isn't there a feat for that?
No, there's not. There's telekinetic that allows you to push someone, but it's not using your Mage Hand.
She'll fall, yeah.
Oh, fuck it, I'm done with this fight. I'm Magic Missile.
Magic missile?
Yep.
Alright.
So 3 darts doing 3 damage each going into it.
It is very dead.
Mm-hmm. And Lessla is hurt and very pissed right now. I also think I'm out of my Hellish Rebukes. Yeah, we
And that is the end of combat.
Sapphire is basically going to call out, how are you guys doing over there? They all dead?
It
Or-
is fine. And Lesla's going to pick up her
I'll
staff.
take that as they're all dead.
Yeah, Lesla
Corvus
comes
will put the staff, knife him back at his back, take the dagger off. Rick, and he's going to do a quick check to see if there's anything in these graves.
She's just gonna hop back over and kind of nudge Lessla with her bare nose.
Jeez. And Lessla will pat you on the head.
Can I just do like a thing? I'm just checking all the graves. And also pushing all the skeletons into the acid.
Mm-hmm.
It's smart. After a second, Cheese will revert back to her normal form.
Mm-hmm.
And say, her hand kind of glows with a spell, and it's very clear that she's offering to heal Lessla.
Lessla shakes her head and says this. Save it for someone who will need it more. And Lesla's going to... How did the skeletons broke out of the ground, right?
Yes, they did.
That's what I was saying. Corvus was checking the grave while this
Yeah.
taking all the skeletons into the acid.
Yeah, Lessla will check.
There's nothing of value in the grave. Even their weapons look like they're old and rotted.
Yeah, no.
And
Translation, you could not sell them for anything.
Yeah.
Old and rotted, yet they took me down in 3 shots.
Yeah, you got a real con save,
Yeah,
so you get
it's called tetanus.
Great, I have to go back to a doctor and get my
Got
goddamn
your shot,
tetanus
right?
shot.
I feel like we should have gotten a tetanus shot a long
I
time
did, it's
ago.
been a while.
I think Corvus will pull out some of his band.
Who died? Why
What?
do I keep dying?
What?
Don't know.
Why do I keep dying?
Anyway,
You're
but,
fine now,
Continue,
Marin.
Lessla is just going to, after all this is done, she's going to say, do we want to double check anything?
She's still a bear or no?
No, she turned back.
No, Cheese is normal.
Okay.
As normal as she can get.
Do we want to double check anything before we leave? And Lessla looks very much...
I think I would like... I think I would like to leave this place as soon as possible.
Well, if we forgot anything, the other groups can fight over them.
Exactly.
Alright.
Looking through Lessla and Hope, Corvus will reach into his bag and pull out some of his makeshift bandages and offer them to the...
Yeah, how are Lessla and Hope actually looking?
Hope looks very, very poorly.
I mean, technically speaking, the last healing I got was magical healing, so the wounds are closed up, but Lesla's clothes are not doing well. So,
It depends how you flavor magical healing.
it depends on how you flavor magical healing. I imagine magical healing from a cleric is more divine than just accelerating the healing process, which is usually how Lessla flavors the Wither and Bloom. Because Wither and Bloom uses your actual hit dice.
Yeah. I think he'd also just have a look over them, make sure they're not too bad, using his proficiency in medicine, which is essentially useless.
It is essentially useless. Proficiency in medicine is like such a bad.
Yeah.
I really wish medicine you could do more with it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cheese is going to go over to Hope and place a hand on his shoulder.
You don't have a choice unless you're getting healed.
Yeah, she's going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to see how much he heals.
And this is when you learn.
Hey, I always roll the fucking worst. It's 5.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, it'll get him.
It's about how much Vale was healing for, so...
Look at
It's got the same amount of health as I do right now.
Dude, cheese draws from the moon and from nature, and there's not a lot of that in here.
Yeah.
There is not. That is true.
Yeah.
Cheese is...
The GM will also point out to you, you could
exhausted.
make camp in here. Everything seems actually quite okay.
Yeah.
No, this place is
Do you
bad,
think
bad,
we want
bad voodoo.
the sky again.
Bad voodoo here.
I mean,
Bad juju.
like if like just going over things that we could double check. There is the pit, which we do have enough rope between all of us that we could have a rope go all the way down and then feather fall down.
We could.
Just so that we can.
Yeah, but here's the one problem. Thank you for moving me. Here's the one problem. How do we expect everyone to get back out?
That's why I said we have enough rope between all of us that we can put a rope going down and then feather fall down just to expedite the process.
My point still stands. How much of us can actually climb?
A rope easily.
Yeah, it's not hard for y'all to climb a rope.
Ruford, need I point out our climbing experience?
A rope is designed for easy climbing.
Yes, the hempen ropes that we get in our adventuring packs are made to be climbed.
There are DCs set based on what surface you're climbing. Ropes essentially count as a very climbable surface.
I'm just thinking back to us constantly
That was a
rolling
mountain.
athletics.
That's different.
that was you. I remember that story. That was a mountain.
Yeah. DC 15. It's not my fault. You guys suck.
We also do. We probably also have pipe pins or whatever. Someone has to have them.
Only if you have a Dungeoneer's kit, which I think most of us have.
Explorers kits because
I've got the burglar packs.
Burglars.
Either way, we have enough rope between all of us.
I can tell you one of you does.
Let me
She still
guess.
has a wild shape. She still has a wild shape. She can turn into a giant spider.
Yeah, and she can climb up and cast a web that we can climb up.
Yep,
I'm gonna guess Vale has a dungeon kit.
that is correct.
Okay. Either way, we can actually explore the pit. We didn't do it last time because, well,
We dropped a thing into it. We didn't see anything.
we dropped
You
a thing
I
thing
didn't see
into it. You dropped a torch down there.
and
It fell like 200 feet and then went out.
yeah. So
Like,
we
hit the
didn't.
ground.
Yeah. So
So-
it's 200 feet down. That's why I said we have enough rope between us that we can tie a rope to a pillar and go down. Hell, there's
If we have
enough.
another,
There's
if we have another fight, it won't go well.
if we have another fight, it won't go well. But
Pretty exhausted.
we're pretty exhausted. But we can take a rest and go back. We have pretty much cleared this entire area. Under the assumption that this isn't WoW rules and they revive in 2 hours.
You don't know.
You're right. We don't.
Magic is weird.
Well, everything in here got thrown into acid.
Everything in here got thrown into acid. So we are. I believe that we are in a relatively safe area, and if we really want to be sure, we can have people.
How much do we have left of our adventuring day, Shadow?
You've got maybe another hour or two.
Why can't we just go back to camp proper, take a long rest, and then come back in the morning? What's stopping us from doing that?
Not much. It's just it's a
The sky again.
it's a matter of
Jeez,
convenience,
no.
really. It's a matter of convenience, really. But if
So it's only fair that we leave some for the other parties to explore.
you're not thinking like a D&D player, are you?
Only fair.
The pause on that. But yeah, so it's we can continue exploring. The pit, we didn't actually explore the pit. There's also the hatch, which we can see if the
Between
hatch actually goes
traveling-
up.
Could. If it doesn't,
If it doesn't, we
I'd
can.
rather at least take a rest before exploring further.
Yeah,
And by rest, I mean go to bed.
that's understandable. I'm also out of spell slots and have used my arcane recovery, so.
The question is, do you want to go back to camp and do that? Because that will take some time, or do you want to just do that down here? Because you can do either.
Honestly, making camp down here is the most efficient thing.
it's the most efficient.
But is it what our characters
We-
would do?
We might gain a level of exhaustion if we haven't drank enough water.
Well, that's what we have the water skins for.
I'm assuming you brought that down.
Yeah.
Water skins can
it
only
would-
hold half amount of water. It's a good thing.
Well, I'm. Oh, Vale. Is create water a ritual?
No.
No. Fuck.
Cast ice knife.
It
and wait
isn't,
for the
but
water
it
to
is a
melt.
spell that he has prepared.
Oh, but he's out of spell slot, so it
Focus
doesn't
out
matter.
slots.
He is.
He's got some second levels.
Oh, right. He does have a second
He
level.
uses.
Yep.
He used the 1 second. He does actually have one more. Yes.
You know, if only that barrel wasn't destroyed.
It was carefully dismantled.
But yeah. So I'm fine with either way. If people are going to argue that they want to see the sky when they sleep, I'm not opposed to going up and resting in, back at camp. So it's just honestly up to you guys. So I guess party vote. So I guess going
It's
down.
just a character thing that Cheese hates being underground. So
Yeah. So
she's
Corvus has been getting bad vibes from this place for a while now.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like in character you
I
guys
think
don't want to
Corvus
rest
wo-
here.
Corvus- it's not the
Safe
first time
right now,
Corvus
but
has
I
slept,
don't
slept in a ruin before. It's just more of a...
Mm-hmm.
yes.
All right. Well, in
So
that
we'll
case,
go ahead and make the trek back up to camp
Yeah.
proper.
yep. And we will rest as shortly as we can, and then come back down here and check that goddamn pit.
I do have some things I want to do before I'm doing the long rest, if that's okay with everyone.
That's fine.
For it.
So during the rest, Corvus is going around to everyone, just checking in on them. I imagine the responses are a plethora of either "go fuck yourselves" and "I'm okay," but it depends on you, Shao. What would Sophia, Hope, and Vale's reactions to Corvus just checking in on everyone be?
Vale will be appreciative, but he's probably going around doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Sarfea seems fine and just kind of gives you a shrug. Hope is going to just soak in the river.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Understandably.
It's my tent.
I will fix that.
Sorry, I got a little aggressive there.
It's fine. Or probably would.
Starfay is supposed to be over by Lessla.
The Sapphire's response is going to be along the lines of,
Yeah, I think she's
"Ow,
over this bottom one.
pain."
Mm-hmm.
Feels over here.
And Ease, what was your response to this?
Cheese is tired and she is willing to sit and have a cup of tea. But
He
she
does.
what's up?
So he would offer because he knows last time we went a dungeon underground undead and it was back. Didn't sleep too well, so he offers if you want to like sleep near his tent, and like to have someone more close by, just in case that's a comfort thing.
Cheese will think about it for a
Of course,
minute, then she will. Fuck it. Hold on. Rolling. Y'all are gonna see this. We're doing even odds. Evens, yes. Odds, no.
And it's
Weird.
odd. Oh, it's even.
Evens.
Why does everyone
Please
roll a
look.
d4 and not just
Okay,
a d2?
Funny offer.
Oh, because you're rolling on D&D Beyond. That's
Because
why.
type in that.
D2 is not
You have to
fun.
type that in.
Yeah.
You have to type that in. But I will say the longest he does go to Lessla, and I save Lessla last because it's gonna be a bit long. 'Cause it's just him checking in, sort of lingering about, maybe offering some water or some of his bandages. Lessla, he doesn't sit down, but he so imagine she's like doodling or practicing her spell. Working on.
Lessla at this moment is just staring at her spellbook. Not even open. She's just staring at it.
Of course, we'll
Her
like, kind of-
spellbook, correct?
Yes, her spellbook.
Not the other one you found.
Not the other one. That one's still in the bag of holding.
I think that one's in a bag of holding.
of course, kind of try to get your attention in as polite a way as he can.
Lesla
Probably
will.
clearing his throat.
Lesla will turn to look at you and say, "Mr. Corvus, do you Need
do
something
check-
from me?
No, ma'am. Just simply checking and make sure you're all right after a day.
I'm physically fine.
And any other matters?
It is not something that needs to be worried about at the moment.
I think it is, ma'am. I won't force you to speak if you don't wish to.
And she takes a deep breath as she looks back to her spellbook and looks at you and says, "It is not something that I should speak with you first. I'm reserving this conversation for when I return back to Waterdeep."
Very well. I know me and you have had a bit of a, we butt heads like a bunch of rams. But I want you to know I am trying to help you.
And as much as I appreciate that, Mr. Corvus, I don't think you understand truly what it means to assist me. I don't think we've ever talked. I don't think you understand my goals nor my motivations.
I know you don't. I know you. He says this sort of more quietly. I know you don't wish to be chained to someone.
It's funny. It's not that I don't wish to be chained to someone. It's I do not wish to be chained to a specific person. And she
No, I understand that.
rubs her eyes. She hasn't been wearing her glasses this entire time. You know that I am a noble, originating from the Silvery Empire, correct?
You mention it. You mention it a lot. The funny thing is, Corvus is not saying that to be anyway snide or sarcastic. It is just literally how he speaks.
Genuinely.
It is a matter
Yeah.
of fact.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
the thing is like this is gonna be a conversation between two very matter of fact people. So
Yeah.
you're good. There's gonna be a lot of things that sound snide. It's just them talking.
Yeah.
Well, to tell you the truth, the reason that I'm on this adventure is I'm seeking a method to break my betrothal.
It's the one to get married. Family pays the dowry, right? Your family who paid the dowry.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so you can't pay that back.
There's
And
usually
you
the
wouldn't know
bride's
anything
family.
about the Silver Marsh nobility.
True, I'm going based on Waterdeep ability.
Waterdeep nobility, it usually depends on the arrangement of the marriage. It can be either or. Usually, whoever has more money is the one who gets paid.
Which makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that's that.
Nobility.
Yeah,
And they're the ones who have
you're-
more
I
to
know
more to
she is a-
lose.
yeah, you're
I know
pay.
she's a
Nobilistic
baronet.
capitalism.
It's a
Yeah.
baronet, which is low.
No, she's
Um,
Baron, not Baronet. Her family's Barons.
The barons? I thought
Yep.
the baronet.
No, they're Barons.
They're like the lowest of the low.
They are just above the lowest of the low. They're Barons.
Gotcha. He's assuming this person's above you. Otherwise, you'd be very easy to do it. I don't know much about the politics of where you're from, but I understand your study is something you're using to try and help you.
As you say that, she kind of smiles almost sarcastically as she looks at her book and says, "Yes, my studies." I thought it would be something that would make me stand out from everyone else, something to make me different. But in reality, all it did was make me an outcast. Even more than I already was due to our nature. I shouldn't speak more on the subject, not until I'm back in Waterdeep.
I may ask one more question.
You may.
You don't have to answer. Why don't you just run?
At which point she kind of looks up at the ceiling of her tent and takes a deep breath and says, I don't run because Silversters do not run from their problems. They face them head on. At least that is what I was taught from the brief history of the Silversters. The events that led to my father being elevated from lowly knight to full baron. I think if I were to break it all down, and she's kind of making a face that looks angry but amused at the same time. I think that I just want my father's approval. And I don't think I'll ever get it. That man, I've never seen him smile. I've never seen him praise another. Not even my brothers, who are startling examples of who he was in his youth. I wanted to be the one that he praised.
Thing almost kind of crouches down. Be on a similar level to Lessla, kind of like on the one knee, propped up. Just kind of puts a hand on her shoulder.
Lessla looks at the hand for just a moment. And then looks to Corvus, confused.
Understand that feeling. It'll eat at you. Kind of like moves a little bit, and it's not a hug, but he kind of like, it's like he goes for a hug, but just sort of ends up patting your back a little awkwardly.
Mm-hmm.
So, don't know how much good this will do, but he takes into his bag and he pulls out. You've seen it once before. Pulls it to him, and he pulls out a familiar scroll. He offers it to you.
Lessla will take the scroll and kind of raises an eyebrow because she wasn't expecting this at all. And as she holds the scroll, you see in her eyes the temptation just to open it, just to look at it. And she takes a deep breath as she kind of balls her hand a little bit, she's being gentle to scroll, but you can tell it's tightening around it, and she shakes her head and says, "No, keep it. I don't want it."
Issue. Sure, ma'am.
I'm sure.
I have to insight this. Sorry.
Oh, well, let me just roll this. Nope, very much. Definitely there is the in her eyes there's that like recognition of what this is, and she does want it, but there's also that like there's also something in the back of her in her movements that indicate that something in her is very tired. It's almost like she's rejecting it out of the perceived need to reject it rather than actually wanting to reject it.
Why don't you hold on to it for me? You just like puts a hand on her head. And it kind of like very awkwardly like ruffles her hair slightly.
You have no idea how long this is going to take to fix.
Doesn't.
He
Doesn't fix his own hair.
Yeah.
It was. Being where you are, man. I offer you my aid. Consider this the first step toward. Just be careful when dealing with these ancient magics. Lucky, but the rest of us ain't.
Mr. Corvus, if I was lucky.
When it comes to magic, you're pretty lucky. How many ancient magics have you stumbled across since I know in the past 3 months? How many great, powerful mages have contacted you?
I don't want
Not to mention, you're always talking about your esoteric magics. When it comes to magic, you all right by yourself.
Sure.
Just know what it's like to be the unwanted child. I ran.
Well, I do not have the luxury.
Noble lack in luxury. It's the first for everything.
You'd be surprised what being duty bound to a nation will do.
I suppose that's true. Now, I can see you're tired. I'll let you rest. There's water boiling by the fire. Some dried leaves if you want to make yourself some tea later. Stay up too late. He walks off. Back to his place.
Yeah. Probably after like an hour or two of just staying in her tent, Lessa will come out of the tent, notably without her spellbook or her bag of holding, for that matter.
Jesus talking to her new staff friend.
Are you talking to the
Yeah,
snake?
I think Corvus is like looking at the staff as well.
Do you think yours can do that?
I don't think I was able to form a connection to it.
Hmm. Not. Hmm. You can see that she's like very. She's thinking. She's doing herself a hard think thought. The
You
smoke
can
is
always
coming
tell
out
when
of
she's
her
just
ears.
thinking, 'cause she's not very good at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure how to fix that problem in particular.
It's fine. We're told only a warlock, cleric, or druid can tune to these things. I guess
Hmm.
that just... I don't know.
You're not defined by any of these things.
Supposedly
I
I'm
think
a
it's good.
monk. Whatever that means.
Hmm. Again, the cheese think thunk. Um. Well, whatever that is. Huh. I think you've done pretty well at it.
I still need to train more.
We all do. All of us, I would say, comparatively, are young in our craft.
No. Maybe that's true. But I don't think I have as long as y'all do before my body goes kaput.
You can see the grief in Cheese's eyes. I forget often.
There's no need to be upset, man. Order nature. Time comes, I will take myself out.
Because something is natural doesn't make it any less so. And I hope it is a long time before that happens.
I do now.
It's well, friend.
Kind of shuffles a little bit and it's like puts a hand on Jesus' shoulder. Didn't mean to guess I've accepted it, but suppose others I don't
No,
suppose I've
no.
I haven't really had others who care for my existence before. It's
We
a
care.
unusual feeling.
We care. Very much. I care.
No. If anyone else had told me that, I would think they were lying. You've only lied to me the once.
I apologize for the deception.
No, I probably would have done the same. Just don't make it a habit.
Try not to.
Thank you, friend.
Cheese will smile and she'll put her hand over the one that he put on her shoulder.
You should probably rest, because either we're going back in or we're traveling tomorrow. Either way, we'll need our senses about us. Anything, don't
Oh.
wake me.
Understood. If I have to go into another damn cave after this, I think I might just run away.
Oh, something tells me we're going to see a lot more caves.
I hate them.
I'm just reminded of the
She's
Star
bullet.
Wars quote.
Cheese just kind of snuggles into the cloak and she'll sleep like outside of his tent, but he did offer for her to stick by it if she wanted, so
Yeah.
taking him up on that.
I think, just before sleep, always looks to the moon, if it could be viewed here. And then looks to the ground and just says a small prayer to Maliki and a small prayer to Saluna. Luna.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone would like to do? Any NPC that anyone would like to seek out or east?
Hello!
I want
Apparently
to
not.
chase after that
Apparently
car and
not.
shoot down
Oh,
that driver.
God damn it,
Jesus.
Hope stole the car!
I was about to. Yeah, that was like so out of nowhere. Like I didn't even. That was must have been a motorcycle. I didn't even hear a door
What
shut.
great timing. It's like, I think Hope left us.
No, I think Cores would probably whenever it's out, Cores probably will do like a medical check on fucking Hope because he's been pretty hurt.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can go looking for him if you'd like.
he
Well,
actually
it's not
stole a fucking horse.
He actually fucking walk off. I'll do like a little patrol because if he left, he left. I can't do anything about that, but I'll take a little look around see if I can find.
All right. He is
He's
on the
injured.
map. You can see him.
He's injured. Would I be able to see him? I'm just walking around looking for.
I mean, you can see him on the map. I'm
Yeah,
telling
I
you
can see.
that.
Okay. How deep's the water?
It's whether or not you want to make the trip over there.
How deep's the water?
You'll have to swim.
All right. Looks like I have to get naked then.
It now bothers me that Lesla's tent is the one that if people want to, like swim, want to have a swim, they have to be behind her tent.
I mean, there's
Yeah, no.
places over here.
Yeah.
It's not like this is a small river.
Yeah.
It is like 30 feet
it's,
across.
It's 15 feet across at its narrowest.
Yeah, it takes a whole 6 seconds to swim across.
Yep. Yeah, he's there. He's just soaking in the river.
Howdy.
He looks over at you, gives you a nod. He's not wearing anything either.
Yeah, no, he's just fucking soaking. This is fresh water, right?
Yeah.
It is marshy.
It's actually quite clear.
Okay, good, good, good. Because I was like, oh, he should not be swimming with wounds. Okay, how healed they are.
It's quite clean looking water.
Alright, good, good. Just checking in, making sure.
May not still be advisable to do what he's doing, but he's doing it nonetheless.
Yeah, Corvus has a few wounds himself, but he's bandaged them up. You have to rebandage them afterwards, but it's fine.
Hope really hasn't, but he seems to be doing okay.
I was just checking in on you.
You'll have to forgive me if I don't do his voice. I can't right now.
That's okay. What do you mean you can't do it?
Yeah, it's called getting COVID. Enjoy it.
I managed to avoid it, even though my mom
Uh-huh.
got it. She lives in the same house as me. I don't know fucking how I did it.
But yeah, he kind of just gives you a nod and
Just a
goes back
once-over.
to relax. He's got his hands behind his head. He's kind of just relaxing there.
Just give him a once-over.
Most of his lower body is submerged. Like you can
Yeah.
see kind of like the top of his chest and his head. That's about it. He looks okay. He's definitely got some wounds and they are open, but he seems to be fine overall.
You probably wrap those wounds to be safe.
He waves you off and just continues doing what he's doing.
Guessing you don't get moments to relax very often.
He looks over at you very slowly. Gee, surprising, isn't it?
And neither do I.
Shrugs.
Well, where I live, you stop moving, you die. Makes sleeping difficult.
Not all too dissimilar from what I'm used to.
Well, by the way you're handling those wounds in the water, guessing walking away from something covered in them is not something you're unused to.
Nope.
What is it you're used to doing then?
Whatever I feel like.
That don't help you survive.
This is when you have my talents.
So you're some kind of thief?
I'm whatever I have to be.
What's your plans after this?
Haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Be safe then. And, I ain't sure if there are any, but keep your eye out for leeches.
Go ahead and roll me an insight check real quick.
He already has one.
Good. This is gonna be a low roll. I got a good one earlier. That would be okay if he wasn't a changeling.
Yeah, well, luckily he didn't roll much better. You he definitely attempts to maintain his composure, but you can see there's like a fraction of a second where he like starts to go and look, but forces himself not to show it. As he starts to swim away, you can see him discreetly begin to check and make sure there are none on him.
See, if Corvus was a different person, that would be him trying to fuck with someone. But it's not. His genuine concern. I make sure I get out of the water, swim up the river, and be very careful when going past her. I should I'd swim past and just look at her like, evening.
Zarfea's actually taking a nap by the river bank. You can see
Okay,
she's brought a bedroll out and has her armor sitting off to the side. She's still clothed, just not wearing her armor, obviously, to bed.
I'll make sure she's just not too close that she would fall in if she rolled over or something.
No, she's fine.
Okay, and I emerge, and like a wet dog, shake it off and wait a little bit before putting the clothes back on. That's all I got.
All right.
I know someone was yelling at me earlier for not interacting with him.
No, usually I'm getting yelled at because I keep adopting NPCs. It's not my fault. Shadow puts shiny things in front of me. I take them.
People are not things.
I've only ever yelled at one person for adopting one NPC, and that was a roommate because I didn't plan for that one.
Does that a lot.
You yelled at me for the drow.
I yelled at all of you for the drow.
Yes,
I didn't do anything.
I
but-
played no part in that.
That was
Had no part in that.
that's
I'm
why
really
that's why I
sorry.
that's
I'm
why
more yelled in general because I thought all of you were gonna want them. You didn't, so that was fine.
I mean they're drow, but anyway.
The other game I have, they've adopted two.
Fuck you.
Yeah, well they're in a different part of the Faerun.
You've adopted one.
He's a half. He doesn't count.
That's
Anyway.
such a bad thing to say. Anyway. Yeah.
Anything anyone else would like to do?
You know
Level
what?
up.
Lessla will talk to Vale for a bit.
Okay.
But it's probably
He is by the fire.
yeah. She'd come out for tea and sees that Vale is there. What's Vale doing at the moment? Is he just sitting there, staring into the fire like a jackass?
No, he
Oh,
does have a
Single
looks like-
marshmallow.
no. He has a small book, and you can see he does have something. Looks like a small piece of meat that's currently roasting over the fire. He keeps looking up occasionally. You have to just make sure it's not burning.
How do you do it?
I'm sorry.
How do you put faith into something that, honestly, as far as I can tell, doesn't truly care about what happens in the mortal plane?
I'm going to tell you one of very few stories I have from my father. I truthfully never knew the man very well. He, for a brief period, signed on as a guard for one of the towns north of Waterdeep. He told me a story of how he and the rest of what remained of his garrison knew that there was a large mercenary company on their way. They were just outside of Waterdeep's jurisdiction, and they did not have nearly enough men to fend them off. He volunteered to stay behind. to do what he could, while the rest made an attempt to evacuate. They had. There was one part of the road where only a single bridge was the way to enter, and one man could hold it for a time at least.
Don't mind
Before.
the. I was gonna say, don't mind the horses with V8 engines.
Yeah. It's perfectly natural. Colonel Chestnut's just having a smoke. Anyway.
Where the fuck he come from? Just spawned in.
The horse we specifically didn't get again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like we honestly, we should honestly get back to our horse. He's been drinking swamp water. He's gonna got leeches and be very sick when we get back to him.
He'll be fine.
The goblins didn't find him first.
He said a prayer to several deities, as one is off to do, given the circumstances. One among them was Mistra. I know odd for an elf to do so, but he was in the land of men, so their customs were familiar to him. As the mercenaries drew within sight of him, and he steeled himself, a woman walked up alongside him and stood at his side. And before he could speak, as the mercenaries drew close, she spoke first. When they asked who she was, she simply replied their doom if they did not turn back. But if it made any difference, the name was in fact Laurel Silverhand. I'm sure that's a name you recognize.
Is not a student of magic who does not recognize the name Silverhand.
She is one of the seven sisters.
Yes, that's why Lessla said there's not a student of magic that does not know that
Okay.
name.
I only heard half of what you said.
Sorry.
That's my fault.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was talking away from the mic, so understandable. But
You heard Laura so and went, oh fuck.
yeah, no, there's not a student of magic that does not know the name.
As they fired a volley of arrows from where her wound should be, so what shot forth with silver flames burned several of them to cinders in an instant, and they left very quickly thereafter. When he asked where she had come from, she simply replied, "You called for Mistra in your time of need," and she answered. That's a story I've never quite forgotten. Of course, he's a much better storyteller than I was. I may not understand the will of the gods, but I know that without their interference, I would not stand where I stand today. I would not stand at all.
Lessla looks into the fire. She takes a breath and she looks to Vale and says, I do not. Rather, Lessla is looking a little more contemplative as she pauses what she was about to say. I don't think I can comprehend that. And that's not something I say lightly.
Got really bad there. I didn't hear most of that.
Sorry.
I can't comprehend, and that's not something I'm not used to. I kind of got.
Basically, I can't comprehend that, and that's not something I say lightly. Lessla has considers herself to have a high ability of comprehension.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Do you understand the will of the weave?
I understand the concept, but at the end of the day, it is us, the wizards, who train to manipulate it. If it were the other way around, I cannot even begin to fathom the existential crisis that would arise in so many people.
Yet you seek to understand it in all your studies, do you not?
I seek to understand everything, not just the weave. I want to understand why we have these natures. I want to understand why the world is the way it is. I want to understand. I want to understand why I have experienced so much pain and the people who I feel deserve it have not.
You stand where you stand now. They do not.
Yes, but they still stand, do they not?
For the time being.
And for time immemorial for some. At the end of the day, I don't understand a lot of this world. And it's painful to admit that. It's painful to admit that there is something that I cannot wrap my mind around. Because if I cannot understand it, then what have I been doing all these years reading these books, expanding my knowledge? If it's even my knowledge at all.
There are far older sages who perhaps know far less. But that does not discourage them.
Maybe because when they learn something, it is something they are actually learning. Rather than potentially remembering something that someone else learned for you.
I must say that's not a thought that's ever crossed my mind. But everything I do recall is still a memory to me. Well, still new knowledge to me.
And what if one day you discover that your faith, your abilities, are not necessarily yours, but the product of someone who came before you? The product of someone who was either more powerful than you or had similar power to you. What if all your
Then I will have to thank him.
What if all your hard work, all the sweat, all the sleepless nights you spent studying turned out not to be yours?
I would still not have my level of abilities that I do now. relearning is learning all the same. I would have to thank them for putting in the first step. I would not be where I am now otherwise.
And that's
Well, most likely not.
the issue. It was not my own efforts that put me here, if what Corvus says is true. It was the efforts of someone else. The strength that I thought was mine is not mine. The ability I thought I earned, I did not earn.
You still wield it.
I wield it, yes, but
Does it truly matter where it comes from?
it does. The source of everything matters. No matter what anyone says, if it is not my own effort in its entirety, then it is not mine.
I'm not sure I understand your logic on that.
Possibly because that this is one of the few things that is not based around logic, but rather how I feel about it. I've been finding that there are more and more things in this world that logic does not explain, and I'm slowly growing tired of it. And I thought worshipping a goddess of vengeance was supposed to bring me some sort of closure eventually.
I have seldom served vengeance to bring closure.
But it does bring an end, or at least it should, but
Vengeance, from what I've seen, is only another word for hatred. In my experience, hatred only ever burns.
and maybe sometimes the world needs to burn. And Lessla has this very cynical look in her eyes for just a moment, before she kind of returns to her usual self and says, I apologize. That was not necessary.
Well, you may not be entirely incorrect, but it is important to remember to control the burn.
And if it cannot be
When something
controlled,
burns out of your control, there's when a burn cannot be controlled, well, nothing good comes from it.
maybe. But an ending is not necessarily good nor bad. Mainly just depends on which side of it you're on.
And what you're willing to lose in the flames.
Well, let's hope that when the burn does start, there's still something left to lose.
Hope may be all that there is left to do.
I'll just tell Liz. Hang hope.
I'm sorry, what was that? Like, I
I
actually.
don't think that was the implication.
I'm sorry, what was that, Corvus? I didn't
Thing
hear
is,
that.
Vale just told
Rupert made
Lessla to
a
hang
joke.
hope.
Like, kabang! Hope.
So he said, it seems like hope's the only thing you that's left to do. So I said, how did Bale just tell Liz to go bang hope? How scandalous.
I'm not gonna lie, I zoned out for a hot second. That is the only thing I heard. I'm like,
Thank you.
what?
Hey,
I'm glad I have a voice that
you're-
cuts through your daydreaming.
you're
No,
welcome.
no, I heard hope may be all that's left to do, and I'm like, I'm sorry, why are we fucking hope?
So two of you went there. Great.
I'm a child.
If you want to take it that way.
Look, I have zero context. I just heard that line and snapped back into reality.
Well, maybe you should pay attention.
I'm just a child.
I have like
And
no
again, if
context.
that's where you want to take it. It's
No.
not like he isn't right down here.
And that is-
And he's already naked, so you know.
Anyway,
I have a
that will
feeling
be
that
the end of that conversation unless you bring anything up.
nah,
'Cause,
that's
Vale is gonna finally finish this.
did the meat burn while we were talking?
You have a feeling.
I mean, that would be the ultimate irony.
Slightly.
That would be the ultimate irony. Is he burned his food while we were talking
It's
about
got,
burning
like,
the world?
hard
But it's
skin,
pork,
but it's still
so-
good on the
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, that
Slightly, but it is pork, so it's actually kind of good.
yeah. Well, that was all Lessla was going to talk about because, you know, she just had a sudden need to ask, how can people put faith into the world? I'm sure there aren't going to be any repercussions of this conversation somewhere down the line.
No, of
Probably
course
not. But is that all everyone wishes to do at camp? For the evening, anyway.
I
sent
think
you a
Sapphire might be too tired to start trying to meditate with Corvus's help.
No.
I am gonna be rolling to see if she has any nightmares about that fucking zombie.
What was
biting
that?
her.
What was that, Cheese?
Yeah, I sent you a DM about something.
I did see that. Yes.
Okay.
But if that is all, then I think that is where I will call it for this session.
All right.
Alright.
Good job, everyone. Good job. Good
What?
job, everyone.
More trauma dumping. And with that, we will call it there for today. As always, have a good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, wherever you are, and remember to stay frosty. For those of you watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and ring that notification bell to get more content like this in the future. And if you support the channel or our artists, please view the links down in the description below.